you to kind of do whatever you have to do when nobody else is there. And so I've been put in the forefront a lot.
So you didn't have the option of, Mommy, I ain't going to church.
Oh, no. No. It was you go in and you can like it.
Yeah, fine, yep. No. Now, of course, they didn't say that. They didn't say it like that.
Not really, not really.
Now, we just think we have to go to church today, Chesternique. Come on now. Come on, let's get our praise on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So tell me now, were you the youngster running around the church while Mom and Dad were ministering, or were you in the choir, ably assisting, helping out?
Sean, I was helping out in every area possible, okay? Anything, I have the talent of singing, so it was not only singing on the praise team or singing in the choir, but it was also reading the scripture. I mean, it was just impromptu. Whatever you call, they can call you right now and say, okay, we're now going to call Chesternique to do such and such a thing, and I had to be there to do it. On point all the time.
So the singing thing, because we definitely have a voice to love it, and the song, the production is really tight on that song, a very hype, hip R&B feel to it, something that, of course, is going to get the young folks, the catch the area young folks. I like it as well, and I'm sure anyone else who hears it will definitely give you kudos and congratulate you for a production, a very good production on that song. But the singing, let's go back to the birth of it all. When did you find out? When did you realize, when you picked up the mic and you belted out that first note, when did that happen? What was that all about for you?
Well, if I remember correctly, it was at the age of 8.
Okay.
I was singing, everybody likes to sing in the shower and stuff like that. I was just singing out in the shower, and my mom, she overheard me. She was in the kitchen, and she overheard me come in and say, well, turn this radio down. I mean, it was me singing, and that's when she really realized, and I guess she, helped me to realize the talent that I had, and she automatically enrolled me into the adult choir at my church at that time.
All right. You got the upgrade. You went from the youth choir to the adult choir.
Straight up.
What was that like? You were the youngster, and you were surrounded by adults. So what was that like? Were you still playful, or were you like, I got to behave so they can tell me?
I was pretty much always well-behaved, well-mannered, and so it was, I counted it a privilege just to sit among the older persons and to sit and learn, how to sing and stuff.
Okay, so let's get into the whole the process of it all. When you are inspired to write something, how long does it take for you to go from a thought to conceptualize words and bring out in you what it is that you want to say, and take that from your mind, from your thought, putting it to pen to paper, and then going into the studio and recording it? How long, all right, for example, Thank You. How long did Thank You take to come into fruition?
Well, Sean, Thank You was actually written by Sammy Starr, who's also featured in the song. He also produced the song. And so that one, I can't really talk about the songwriting aspect of it because he wrote that one. But for the other songs, another song on my album is called Just Me and You, and it was one that was inspired at the dinner table by something somebody at the dinner table said. He said, a lot of times we tend to find time for everything else besides getting into the presence of God. And so I took that. Immediately a thought came to me. The chorus of Just Me and You came to me. And I left the dinner table. I just had to get away and to get those words onto paper before I ended up forgetting, so.
So that's very important as well. So now also, too, you're not just content to be an artist who has an album out, but you also, too, want to definitely get the word out as well.
Oh, yeah.
And not have a person stumble across your music. Tell us what's upcoming for you. You have something planned, something that's going to be happening pretty soon. Now, let's share that with us.
Okay, well, I have an album release concert that's coming up. The title of my album is Expressions of the Heart. I'm actually signed with Elevation Records, and so we're putting on like a grand concert this Sunday, the 23rd of September. It's going to be at Living Waters Kingdom Ministries, which is on Warren Street, Pastor Raymond Wells. It's going to be at 6:30, and I'm bringing in a really special artist, Demita Haddon. She's going to be coming in, from Detroit, and we're totally excited to have her here. And so the concert, I'm telling you, we've got local talent as well. Jonathan Farrington, we've got D-Mac, Regina, Lyrically Blessed, and the list goes on.
All right, all these contemporary new wave neo soul artists who are going to be joining you, and of course you'll be the headliner as well. I want to thank you once again for giving us so early this morning. This is not regular behavior time.
Not a problem.
Not regular behavior time. Some folks get up early. and unless they're required to, job-wise, but thank you for getting up bright and early. But I want to ask you this question and leave off with this, and of course, as always, I give my guest the final word. But what would you like for your legacy to be? I know you're just starting out, and there must be a vision that you have, something that you want to, an impact that you want to make, an impression that you want to leave. You know, and what is that? What is that? What do you want to be remembered by? Not that I'm planning to,
right.
Even international, but what is your legacy? What do you want to do with this music?
I really want people to see the ministry behind my music, not just to hear my voice and say, oh, she has a nice voice, but to really listen to the lyrics, because lyrics don't just come, they're inspired, and it's, all about past experiences and, etc. And so I just want people to hear this music, especially on this album, which really highlights the intimacy of my relationship with Christ. So I just want people, especially my audience at the concert, to just embrace the relationship, not just to say, okay, I have a relationship with Christ, but to build on it. When we're in relationships, we don't just want to say, oh, yeah, that's my boyfriend, my girlfriend, my husband, my wife, whatever. But we want to get to know that person. So, it's just not, I got a relationship with them, but to be able to tell others, about them in depth.
Definitely. Question. Do you know someone by the name of Eden? Miss Eden?
Yeah. Ellis?
Eden Ellis.
Yes.
She wants to say hello and good morning.
Oh, good morning, Miss Eden. Congratulations. I heard she was chosen as head girl of her school. I think it's Kingsway.
Yes, Mom.
So congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
And thanks for listening in.
Yes, you're welcome.
Oh, that's a family love right there. Oh, y'all don't make me cry. You're supposed to be cleaner.
Oh, my God. I need a towel, not a Kleenex, okay?
Anyway, once again, I want to thank you so much. I thank you for that inspiration. Of course, this morning's inspirational song today, and we're going to do it in a fitting way, and we're going to end with one of these songs, this one entitled Get My Praise On. Also, too, coming your way to down the song today. Right now, this is Chesternique. You're on the National Voice for 1540 AM. Indie gospel artist. First one, thank you. The production by Sammy Starr, and also right now, Get My Praise On. I want to thank you once again. Also, to thank Mr. Bullock, and of course, you guys keep it together. And of course, congratulations, and of course, keep the love light alive.
Thank you much. Just one more thing. I forgot to tell everybody the tickets are $10 in advance. 15 at the door, 35 for VIP, which would include a free CD. You get to meet Demeter backstage, and you also get an Elevation gift pack. And again, the time of the concert is 6:30. Show starts at 6:30. Doors open at 6. And children pay $7 at the door.
All right. Good. So, thank you so much once again.
And they can get tickets at 100% Bible Bookstore and the Christian Bookshop.
All right. Thank you so much.
No problem.
All right. Here we go now.